This is your Texas sports guy, Jason. Let's talk about those Astros. Those Astros lost last night 5-1, with Javier giving up uh, at least 4 earned runs, which made his ERA go up to 4.62 in a 5-1 loss to the Athletics. Athletics have always had the Astros number so far, and so far this year they have, especially at home. So Christian Javier went 2 for 4 on the year. Astros only got 3 hits, and they were all in before the third inning. They didn't get any more hits after the third inning, mostly just pop-ups and walks. But if the Astros want to stay in contention, they must start hitting. But it doesn't help with all the injuries they've had. 15, 16 people in the roster on IL. You have Pena going down, Jordan Alvarez going down at the wrong time when they need to be in the lineup. And no one is really hitting well except Pena. And your ace is Hunter Brown, who is maybe supposed to be pitching today. But if Houston wants to get in the playoffs, they need to win out, first of all, and they need help from Detroit or Cleveland. Now, Cleveland won last night, so Detroit has also been going down a downward spiral as the Houston Astros have been going down. So, but let's look at the numbers. So Altuve had 4 at-bats and no hits. Correa had 2 at-bats but 2 walks. Paredes had 1 strikeout on 4 at-bats. So 4 at-bats. Yeah. Christian Walker actually went 3 for 4. 1 run. Well, 2 for 4. 2 hits. Off of 4 at-bats. Yanner Diaz went 1 for 4. Myers had a walk and a strikeout. Cole struck out twice, and Smith had an RBI to drive in that 1 run. But when you look at it, the problem is for the Astros, runners in scoring position. When you have runners in scoring position, the bases are juiced like that, they can't seem to get any production out of that from their hitters. Big problem for the Astros going on is Joe Espada going to be their manager next year? Is he still going to be there? Another issue, when they do come back from these injuries, who are they going to get from their farm system? Who's going to make this team better? It wasn't Christian Walker this year. Jordan Alvarez came back. He started hitting a whole bunch, but now he's on the IL, the high ankle sprain. So who do you get? Who is the next man up? All year, there's been and people stepping up to keep the Astros within the lead. But now the Astros have squandered that lead, and that lead is no more. But another issue for the Astros is their pitching, and pitching in certain situations with the bases juiced. They have not been able to get out of it that many times. That's been a big problem for especially ace pitchers like Framber Valdez, who actually has a good record, winning record this season. I believe it's he's 12-4, 12-5 this season. But today the Astros need to start hitting, need to start winning games. They need to win out all their games in order to get into the playoffs. They are fighting for their playoff lives here. This will be the first time in about 10 years, almost a decade. It's been 8 that they have not been to the playoffs if this happens. So they have to hope for Detroit losses. They have to count on that, and they must win. They must win. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. The Astros must win. Very big games coming up. We know that they're really good against the Angels. We know they can win that series, but the Athletics do have the Astros' number. We know that. We know that's their kryptonite. And we know what needs to happen. But like I said, I think Joe Espada is in the hot seat because I don't know what he's thinking, but honestly, I would mix up the batting lineup somehow and see what comes of it. I would change something up. Also, see what starting pitchers you have and change their schedule. Put them on certain days rest. But I'm not the manager. So I can't say which pitchers to use and which pitchers not to use. But shuffling that batting lineup, maybe put Cam Smith first and maybe Correa in the middle, and Altuve in the middle. Make that the meat of your lineup. Maybe do that. Try some different positions out in the outfield for the defense. Bring back Taylor. Bring back Trammell. See what he can do. Maybe call up McCormick from minor league. bring back your core group. Do something because time is running out. And the Astros are not getting anywhere right now. Second in American League West. 4 games behind Seattle. Seattle's been taking care of business. They've been doing what they were supposed to do, taking care of business. As you can see by the numbers, the Astros didn't do that last night. Hopefully tonight they will be able to do something. So we'll see what the Astros do tonight. Let's see if they shuffle their batting order around. See who pitches tonight, and let's see if we can get a win. So go Astros.